wanna know. They're just dying to know. Well, hell no. They wanna know how this road's paved. Well, it's the way that I behave that made it change. And some days I don't remember my own name until somebody asks me where have you been. And then it all comes back to me for those who say that this is the way that it has to be, has never been through a real tragedy. And I bet that ceiling is wet, and if I could reach it, I could climb that slippery slope. I know that I was initially broke, and that humanity was never ours to begin with. That was the joke. The punchline was hope. That's why most of us raise the glasses to being nothing when we toast. And I know that loose lips sink ships, but I can keep mine afloat using cheap tricks and even cheaper quips. My wittiness was known like weaker fits or eager fists. It was either this or I become accustomed to the loss. That must be why I stand in the middle of the streets when the roads are crossed. And I've forgotten all the stops, and this may pose a problem when I finally decide to get off. In the distance I see a dying silhouette, and it was right then I knew you were still a threat. And once more I was reminded of death. So let's just do us both a favor and forget. They wanna know how this man's made. Well, it was the road that made him change. And some days he don't remember his own way until somebody asks him, where are you going? And then it all comes back to him. There was something important that he forgot to factor in, but at that very moment it didn't matter then. He could say something hard in a simple way, in a way that would never make him sound vain. And he wrote it down almost every day, and when he filled every page, it turned out Johnny was all work and no play. He was just trying to make it through another long day, and didn't like the feeling of nostalgia when the song played. He's grown weary, but he wasn't gonna take a rest. And out of anyone, he knew how to relate to stress. He could have stopped it, but he wasn't gonna waste his breath. Instead, he had another drink and decided to wait for death. Nowadays, he'd say, be careful what you ask for, because reality shouldn't be a crash course. He wished someone had told him this while he was banging his head against the dashboard, breaking his glass jaw. It's all the same, cause he'd have probably never made it far. Now all his memories have been reduced to faded scars. It didn't work, but what really made it hard is that he was dealt a good hand. It was just the way he played his cards. They wanna know. Oh, they all wanna know. They're just dying to know. Well, hell no. They wanna know how this road's paved. Well, it's the way that I behave that made it change. And some days I don't remember my own name until somebody asks me, where have you been? But then they wanna know how this man's made. Well, it was the road that made it change. And some days he don't remember his own way until somebody asks him, where are you going? And then they wanna know. Oh, they all wanna know. They're still dying to